haven't felt this good in a while.
What's going on, everyone? Aseel Soueid here from Diabetic Aesthetics. In today's video, I'm going to be filming a full day of eating. I'm going to be showing you all everything that I eat in a day to get shredded. So before this video starts, let me go ahead and tell you all my macronutrient goals for the day. So that is the carbs, fat, and protein numbers that I am aiming to hit for a successful day of dieting. And that is going to be 190 grams of protein, 250 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat. So no matter what I eat in a day, that is my goal for today. As long as I hit those numbers, then it's been a successful day of dieting for me and I'm getting shredded. But anyways, let me quickly explain to you all my morning routine. So I practice something called intermittent fasting. I don't eat for the first 4 to 6 hours upon waking up. It's just an eating strategy that I personally really enjoy and I've been doing for a long time now, guys. And it's really helped me get into the best shape of my life. And it's helped me get lean in a very easy and simple way. Again, intermittent fasting is no magic, you know, it's not like you burn any extra fat or anything like that, but it just makes it a lot easier to be in a caloric deficit successfully, right? It eliminates kind of like binge eating. It makes you more satisfied, more full. It keeps you more productive in the morning. So anyways, got all of my tasks done this morning, a lot of errands. It's 1 p.m. right now, and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. But before I tell you guys or show you guys what my first meal of the day is, let me quickly explain my little morning routine. I got up this morning at 8:30 in the morning, got ready. As soon as I got in the kitchen, I chugged a huge 32-ounce thing of water. I actually chugged 2 of them. So after I was done drinking that, I went ahead and made myself some black coffee. That is kind of what I love doing when I'm fasting, as black coffee helps big time kind of suppress your appetite, and it really helps with that mental clarity and focus while you're fasted. So I really enjoy it. And then after I was done with my coffee, I had another big 32-ounce thing of water, and I just keep drinking that water throughout the entire fast. You know, I just keep drinking and drinking and drinking. And I also measured my blood sugar. That was actually the first thing that I did. My blood sugar is just something that I always have to check constantly throughout the day, around 6 to 8 times a day minimally, because I'm a type 1 diabetic. And yeah, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so that explains that. I've been one for 18 years. But anyway, it's 1 p.m. and that's time to get in the kitchen and get cracking on my first meal of the day to break the fast. Let's go in the kitchen. I'll show you guys exactly what that's gonna be. Alright, so it's currently 1:34 p.m. and I'm sitting down to my first meal of the day. And now I will say that this meal literally took me less than 10 minutes to prepare. And also I want to mention that this is most definitely one of my favorite meals, especially when I'm dieting, guys, just because it keeps me so full. It is super macro and micronutrient friendly, and again, it tastes absolutely delicious and keeps me very full. It makes me feel like I'm not even dieting, especially for the amount of calories all of this food has. The macros for this meal, by the way, along with every meal, will be listed on the screen. But anyways, what I have is 6 egg whites, and you guys will have seen that I threw in a ton of spinach, probably around 1.5 cups. And I also threw in a lot of mushrooms, probably around like 250 grams of raw mushrooms. And on top, I have 215 grams of raw tomatoes and also some salsa that I put on top as well to really flavor it up. And what I did was I seasoned this with some Mediterranean sea salt and some black pepper. The only thing I use to pretty much season everything, and very good, and I cannot wait to dig in on this, guys. Just a quick tip when it comes to dieting: if I were to have just 6 egg whites without any of these vegetables, this meal would be like 1/3 or even 1/4 as much as food as you guys are seeing right now. So really take advantage of veggies. Very low calorie, throw them in your meals, man. Spinach, mushrooms, tomatoes, you guys see, this really made this a lot of volume, and it made it really like 10 times bigger than it actually is. You don't have to use spinach, mushrooms, and tomatoes. It's just my favorite vegetables. Use whatever you personally enjoy. But anyways, that is the first portion of my meal, really the main protein source. And then we have 80 grams of gluten-free oats right over here, cooked in half a cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and then the rest I put maybe a cup of water. And after that was done cooking, you guys saw I put some artificial sweetener in there, and only 7 grams, so that's 0.2 of a scoop of vanilla whey protein powder. I know that might be weird, but honestly it makes it taste a lot better. It's like vanilla oats. But anyway, I also threw in 2 whole eggs on top. So that is gonna be my first meal of the day, a very big and well-balanced meal to really kick off breaking my fast and kind of hold me over till around like 5 p.m. or so for my post-workout meal. I'll probably be training in around an hour and a half after eating this. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this, and I hope you guys are enjoying this video along with all the diet tips along the way with the food. Please be sure to give the video a like right now before you continue if you are, and I will keep it rolling. Also, one more thing that I forgot to mention, my blood sugar was great at 126, as you all saw, even after my long fast. And I also took my insulin, which is only 5 units for this entire meal. As I get leaner, I need a lot less insulin. It's pretty awesome. That's something that I've personally noticed as well. But anyway, don't ever copy my insulin intake if you're a type 1 diabetic. Just want to throw this out there, being completely transparent with y'all. Diabetic aesthetics, baby. We're getting aesthetic even as a type 1 diabetic, and we're not letting any conditions or circumstances get into the way of the shreds. Okay, so having my next meal, what I got, 6.8 ounces of oven-baked tilapia, and then I also have some salsa on top just to flavor up the tilapia a little bit. I know tilapia can be pretty damn bland sometimes, so that's kind of what I like to do. And also some lemon, try out some lemon on top. And then what I have is 350 grams of cooked sweet potato. I just nuked this in the microwave for literally like 8 minutes, guys. This is 350 grams cooked. And what I have right here is a big ass salad. Now, just a huge dieting tip, and I know I didn't really used to do this in college because I was just too lazy, didn't have the time. But now that I'm at home, really focusing on my nutrition and dialing down, getting super lean, my calories are a lot lower than they usually are. So what I like to do is throw in a huge salad or just a lot of veggies every single meal that I have. So you guys saw for my last meal, it was the spinach and the mushrooms with the egg whites, right? This time, it's just a big salad. Like, look at this bowl right now. This is freaking huge. And it's only like, what, 150, 200 calories. And it's gonna really fill me up. More than even this amount of food, which is a lot more calories than this. And what I put on that, by the way, is some of this light balsamic vinaigrette. Only 4 grams of fat per serving, around like 50 calories. Mainly just fat. And I also put some of that sea salt and then some of this pepper. I don't know where it is. The pepper's somewhere here. And I also put some of this stuff. So check it out. Put some vinegar. Vinegar has 0 calories, and it really does a great job at flavoring up your salad. Not a lot of people like vinegar though, but I personally love it. So anyway, that's exactly what I'm having. And I'll catch y'all for really the last thing I'll be eating today in a little bit. Yeah. Alright, so check it out, guys. We have already have our final meal of the day. And it's 10 o'clock at night right now, or it's 10:22 p.m. right now. But yeah, we are having another huge meal. So pretty much, guys, intermittent fasting, try it out. It really doesn't feel like you're dieting, but to be 100% honest with you right now, I feel full as hell. Like, I feel like a beluga whale, and I just need to finish off my macros anyway, and I don't want to wait any later than 10:30 p.m. So went ahead and made my last meal of the day. And honestly, yes, could I have been a little bit more flexible, maybe eaten some potato chips, had a sandwich, had less of a big voluminous meal, and you know, made it easier for me on my stomach? Yes, I could, but I like to keep it simple. I like to keep it clean. That's just my personal preference when I'm dieting. And by the way, yes, that is Frank Sinatra playing in the background. But anyway, we got 80 grams of oats and the same way how I made it this morning, except without the almond milk. And then we have 5 whole eggs. That's a lot of whole eggs. You guys will notice in my diet, I am a lover of just whole eggs, especially for my fat source. It's a great protein source, it's a great fat source, and overall, it just keeps you very full and satisfied, which is why I love it. I've had 7 whole eggs today in total. But anyway, I will have the macros listed for this on the screen, along with my final macros of the day. And I was just a tad bit under, I think 3 grams on my carbs, and pretty much spot on perfect everything else. That is a successful day of dieting for me. And my blood sugars, here is my little, what the heck was that? Here's my little blood sugar bag. Not my blood sugar bag, but essentially my pancreas, right? little baggie I have, but this was what I measured my blood sugar around like 6 times today with. And again, I took around 4 shots. Can we lower that? Hold on one second. All right, now that we got the music all lower down, so we have, you know, the shots that I took my insulin with daily, as you all know. And again, another successful day of dieting. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video, gave you a little bit more insight to my diet right now. And my macros will be dropping on a week-by-week basis. I will be eating less and less every single week. I'll be sure to do a video like this, maybe like once a week, as long as you guys enjoy it. So please be sure to like the video. Give it a like right now so I know whether or not you enjoy these kinds of videos, so I can keep recording and putting them out there on my YouTube channel. Anyways, that is gonna wrap things up. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you need personal one-on-one guidance with your macros, you know, your nutrition, you want to follow a set amount of macros daily, you want those adjusted every single week, you want that structure, that organization, that guaranteed results work-based, be sure to visit my website, www.diabeticaesthetics.com. Link is in the description box down below. Now that I'm out of school, I am currently accepting a few more clients for the end of this week, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Stay tuned.
I put in work, y'all wanna dream. I got the ethic that works, no one can get it like me. I be in the booth, losing some sleep. I got the ethic that works, no one can get it like me, yeah.